Good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Larry. Who would have thought that would have been the last time? Have you ever thought about that? The last time of doing some things? Uh, I'm old school. I've got a desktop computer, and my screensaver on that computer is from a photo that was taken of me and my wife about, I want to say about 4 years ago. And we're getting ready to get into some canoes on the Whitewater River in Indiana. Nice sunny day, warm, and I just love the water. She does too. She's a good canoer and canoer. I don't know. Anyway, she's good. I just love the water. I've done a lot of rafting, kayaking, canoeing. Been all over. Been on more rivers than I can even remember. But that picture was taken, and every day I look at that when I fire up the computer in the morning when I get up, and I thought I never would have thought that would have been the last time. I never would have thought, I can't do it now. I just physically can't do it. Yeah, I guess I could float for 6 or 7 miles on the river, but to me that wouldn't be as much fun. But anyway, it got me to thinking, what other things are the last time? Were the last time I've done something? Here's one I thought about. The last holiday when all my kids, I have 3 sons, all my kids and 10 grandkids were all together at the same time. Not even a holiday. This was a holiday, but even any time. And that was 10 years ago. I never would have thought, when they were all at my house and it was great, I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that would be the last time that everybody would get together. And it just doesn't work out. There's been some issues, some family issues, and that's a story I won't get into, but I never would have thought that would have been the last time. They, they all come from homes where they take their shoes off when they walk in the house. And there was a mountain of shoes by my front door, and it was great. It was just absolutely great. Never would have thought that was the last time. How about the last job I did? I did a job in April of last year. Took me 4 days, about killed me, because I kind of slid into retirement, eased into retirement, I should say. And I knew that was going to be my last job. I worked 4 days on it, about killed me. And the guy was thrilled. I didn't know it at the time, but it was a vacant condo, and I didn't know it at the time that he was a real estate agent. He said, "Oh, Larry, you did a great job." He said, "I can get you all kinds of work." I said, "Nope, I'm done." I said, "I just physically can't do this anymore." But I never would have thought. Now I've done a couple of pro bono jobs since then for some people I care about, but that's about it. That was the last job, just the way it is. Here's one I was thinking. In fact, somebody brought it up in the comments. Talked about running a marathon. I'm thinking, I was trying to think the last time I ran. I mean, ran, not just jogged, but ran, maybe sprint. Uh, it had to be 25 years ago. It had to be around that time. Uh, the knees just don't do it anymore. The knees just don't do it anymore. In fact, I was probably playing basketball at the time. In fact, I had a dream the other night. I was preparing for a sprint race, like in the Olympics or something, and I was practicing my starts. And I even laughed during the dream because I thought, I can't do this anymore. But when was the last time you ran? I mean, ran. Now, I know a lot of mature people, older people, they run marathons and they do a couple miles a day and it's all good. But for me, that was the last time I ran. How about climbing a ladder? Climbing a ladder. 6 years ago, I painted the whole entire inside of my house. It's about 2,200 square foot, 2-story. Had an open foyer. Got my 22-foot extension ladder. Did that open foyer. Cut it. Went up and down the ladder. Not a big thing. After I was done, didn't take me that long. A week or 10 days or so. I kind of paced myself, paint the whole house. But I never would have thought that would have been the last time I climbed up on a ladder like that. I just never would have thought it because it was easy at the time. Now I was cautious because I wasn't a young man at the time. Now, I was cautious and careful, but it was easy. It wasn't that hard. But since then, I've developed just a slight case of vertigo. And when you have vertigo, you don't get up on ladders. Biggest ladder I get up, I'll go up about 3 steps on a 6-foot step ladder. That's it. Never would have thought that would have been the last time. How about the last time I cut my grass? I got a big yard, front and back. It was this spring. I did the front, did the back. Took me about 2 or 3 days to do the back because I was just losing stamina. And after that, my granddaughter started cutting it, the back, and I would still do the front. And then my neighbor now cuts my backyard for me. He's got a zero turn, one of those, takes him 10 minutes, what used to take me, 2 or 3 days to do. So he takes care of that for me. But I never would have thought that would have been the last time. I thought the last time I backpacked. I went backpack, an actual, like a 3-day weekend backpacking trip. That was probably 7 or 8 years ago. One of my sons and I went, and I'm so glad we went. Had some good quality time together. We got to the trailhead in the dark, and we hiked in about 2 miles, maybe a mile, 2 miles to a nice campsite we both knew about. It was our favorite trail, and camped out all night, and it was just great. It was great spending time with him. Spent a couple days there. But that was the last time I actually went backpacking, where I took all my stuff. Now, I have gone on day hikes since then, but not actual backpacking. It's just too hard on the body. I can't carry, even a light pack at 25 pounds. It's just too hard for me. I never would have thought that would have been the last time. How about the last time I played basketball? Now, for those who don't know, I was a Division I athlete at Ball State in Indiana, played basketball, had a full scholarship. Now they get paid to play. I can't imagine getting paid to play. I was just thrilled to have a scholarship. And but the last time I played was when I was turned about 50. I just decided that ground got too hard. Just got too hard for me. I wasn't going to do it anymore. And knees are starting to get creaky. And along those same lines, how about dunking a basketball? I know nobody's going to feel sorry for me because most people watching this video have never had the pleasure of dunking. But I could just stand there underneath the net, jump up, dunk it with 2 hands, catch the ball, and take off. I could do that. Now that rim, I guess I was about 40 the last time that happened. That rim looks like it's 20 feet in the air. It may as well be 100 feet in the air because there's no way I could do it. I never would have thought that would have been the last time, although at that point, I knew that was coming. Last time I went skiing, same thing, about 20 years ago. During our slow season, which was the winter time, as a painting and drywall contractor, I got a season pass at a local ski resort, and I'd go over there. We'd have a day off or 2 days off, and I'd go over there and go skiing. And I got pretty good. I mean, I got those little trick skis. They're called Bigfoot skis, and I got pretty good. One day I got really bold. I mean, I wasn't a great skier or anything, but I could keep from falling down pretty good. Anyway, they had a slope with Black Diamond, which is right under double Black Diamond. This is a Black Diamond. It's a very hard slope to do. So there wasn't anybody there that day. The snow felt right. I felt right. So I thought, I'm going to try that. So I took the ski lift up there and I did. Came down, didn't fall one time. Did not fall one time. About 2 weeks later, I came back, did the same slope. Boy, that was a mistake. Should have left well enough alone. I fell 7 times just trying to get down off this mountain, and it was embarrassing in some ways, and very humbling in others. I never thought that would have been the last time. I never went back. After that, I never went back. I'd reached my peak, and I wasn't going to go back. And this last one hurt me bad. Last time I rode a bike was actually this spring. I've had 2 really nice bikes in my life, and there's some nice biking trails fairly close to my house I used to go on all the time. I just love the bike. I think the most I ever rode in a day was like 60 miles. But anyway, it was this spring, and I got out there. I thought, well, I can do this. My balance is decent, and I did. I wasn't on that bike 5 minutes, and my neck started hurting, and my hands started hurting. I thought, no, I can't do it. I just can't do this anymore. I had all the right adjusters and adjustments made to the bike that would fit my 6'7" frame, and it was a normal looking bike for somebody my size. But since I couldn't do it anymore, I have a friend at church. He's my size and about 40 years younger. So I gave it to him, and he's been through it. He's been thrilled with it. He loves it. But anyway, so my balance wasn't great anyway. So I thought it's time to hang it up. Anyway, that's all I've got. I was just thinking about some of these things the last time I did something. Let me know in the comments, what was the last time you did something you didn't think it was going to be the last time? Anyway, that's all I've got for now. If you got anything out of this, like, share, subscribe. Until we meet again, I'm going to continue to press on towards that goal.